This week's episode of SIPS is brought to you by Chummy Charter. Contact Chummy Charters for the adventure of a lifetime with Captain Steve. Welcome back to SIPS. This week's guest is quite the musical gentleman who hosts Open Mic Weekly on Thursday nights at Spirited Republic. Please welcome Silas Tockey.
Welcome to another episode of SIPS, where we have great guests, even greater beer, and an awesome discussion. And tonight we have Silas Tockey with Silas Tockey Music. You might recognize him as he is here every Thursday night for our open mic, and he's the best part of my week, every week. Thank you very much for being here with us.
Wow, you're the best part of my week too, believe it or not.
Oh my gosh, believe it or not, that's kind of scary.
Old butt kissing going on
That's
here.
kind of scary too.
Jeez.
That's the best part. Busty, what's the best part of your week, hon?
Let me get back to you on that, Clark.
So tonight we have 4 beers that Silas has chosen. We've got Keg Grove's Holy Jeans. It's a blueberry wheat. Number 8, we have Half Acre Daisy Cutter. It's a pale ale. Our number 26, the Limerick Coffee Perk Cream Ale. And 39 is a Blueberry Pie Sour by Industry. So let's give the first one a taste. We've got Keg Grove, the blueberry Holy Jeans Blueberry Wheat.
With a Country Time lemonade ring.
Yes, which
Keg
makes
Grove,
it
this
so
is what
good.
they do up at the brewery, and it
Sláinte.
kind of caught on here.
That is like the best summer beer,
Yes, it is.
isn't it though?
It gives a whole new flavor with that lemon in there.
Yeah.
It's good.
So Silas, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get started in music?
Well, I guess the first place that I ever played live was on the Blue Line station in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a CTA performer's pass. I was living up there going to culinary school, and I didn't like that very much, but I did like playing music, so just decided that I would do that.
Who knew?
Huh.
I thought you were going to say in church or like, how did you learn how to play the guitar? Did you have you taught yourself?
For the most part, I taught myself. My family's really musical. My dad was really a guitar player, and when I was really young, I remember him saying, like, I hope you're a better guitar player than me someday. So I don't know if I am, but you know, if I have a son, I hope he's a better guitar player than me too.
Well, you're extremely versatile. I mean, I'm always amazed at like what you can pull out when you get requests on open mic night.
Now, remember that one night, about a year ago, it was quiet, and we started throwing out requests, and I was most impressed. We threw out Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. These guys talked about it for about 5 minutes, and then I'll be darned if you didn't nail it. So,
Yeah,
congrats, man.
it's a great song.
It's amazing. It's amazing, really, what you can do. So open mics you do, we're not the only place, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately for you, unfortunately for us, because I do get a little jealous when I see you playing other places. I'm like, no, that's our Silas. But where else do you play during the weeks?
I'm the self-proclaimed open mic king of Central Illinois.
I love it.
I host.
You need a T-shirt.
No doubt. So my musical compadre is Joel Honey. He's an awesome player around the Springfield area. We host every second and fourth Monday together at Brewhouse Pub in Springfield. Every third Tuesday, I'm at George Ranks, where they do an awesome open jam. And that one happens every Tuesday, but they rotate hosts. So I'm there on the third Tuesday. Every Wednesday, Joel and I do an open mic at Boone's.
Okay.
Every Thursday, I'm at Spirited Republic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then also too, you don't just do open mic. You, like this past weekend, you were at the Balloon Festival where you played for 3 hours. We've had you out here various times. Do you keep pretty busy doing that on the weekends?
For the most part, definitely in the summer. There's a lot of weekends where I don't have time to do anything but play music. And I'm happy to have that problem. So if
That is
anybody
nice.
wants to book more, you just let them know who to call.
Silas Tockey Music. All right, so let's try our second beer. It's what we have on tap right now, number 8. It's Half Acre Daisy Cutter Pale Ale.
Yep.
This is
Cheers.
one that we had. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
We've had it.
We've had it multiple times.
Yes, we have.
And it's a awesome pale ale.
It's a classic, a tried and true. And we had a double version of this one point. There was almost like a double IPA, but same flavor profile. It was really good.
I say Half Acre is one of my favorite breweries, I think. And I did intentionally pick all Illinois beers tonight
Oh, nice.
because I think, Illinois has great breweries.
They really do.
Especially the ones in Lincoln. I mean, they are absolutely fabulous.
heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
State renowned.
County renowned.
We're legends in our own minds.
Absolutely.
I imagine in all the time that you've been doing all these open mics, you've had so many different experiences dealing with the public, dealing with maybe other musicians. What is your either worst or most memorable open mic experience?
I'll go with two memorable ones.
Okay.
I mean, there's been a lot of bad ones, but those are not worth focusing on, right? So one of my most memorable ones, and I still see this guy every once in a while, he lives on the east side of Springfield. He dresses up like a cowboy.
Okay.
And he goes by Cowboy Donnie.
All right.
He'll just show up.
Shout
half
out to Cowboy Donnie.
He's always very drunk. Half the time, he's asleep. And then he'll jump up and he beatboxes.
Oh,
And he will beatbox like crazy. Like, he's a very good beatboxer.
Does it keep with the song and everything? I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, wow.
sometimes it'll amaze you. At the end, I always have to wipe my mic down.
and there's that.
And then I guess my other most memorable is I used to host an open mic at Craft Beer Bar in Springfield, which was a victim of COVID. But it's one of my favorite bars ever, right after Spirited Republic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
One time I was hosting an open mic in there, and a lot of people travel Route 66. We had a group of about 15 Argentinians come in, and I mean, they were drunk as all get out, but
Sure.
they asked if they could play my guitar, and they just all got up there. One guy played the guitar, and they all sang together.
Holy
That is
moly.
awesome.
In Argentinian?
Yeah, Spanish, I think it is.
Okay, Spanish. Argentinian.
To be specific.
Okay, well,
And were they good?
I don't remember that
Or were
part.
they,
It
like,
was too memorable to
drunk?
know whether it was good or bad. It's a great memory.
But did the guy playing the guitar, he could do it?
Well, I had some marks on my guitar that weren't necessarily there before we started.
He was playing it
He was
with
playing
gusto.
it hard, so
Oh, wow.
he put his soul into it. Whether it was good or not, I don't
And
remember.
into your guitar.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
And when you're doing open mic night here, what happens when a motorcycle goes by?
Oh, we always play Born to Be Wild.
Didn't know that until last Thursday. That was great.
I see that as a request.
I like it.
nice.
I think you should do something when the diesels go by.
We just mind our own business and keep going when they go.
And what about the electric scooters?
The electric scooter, ooh, there are plenty of those.
When dog car man goes by.
Dog car man. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Well, that was a delicious pale ale. We just love Half Acre. The next one is 26.
Coffee perk.
Oh, Limerick coffee
Woohoo!
perk. This
It's
is
the perk.
Sláinte.
Cheers.
Somebody was substituting this for coffee on Saturday morning.
I plead the fifth.
I was gonna say,
No, one of the barbecuers came in. And he's like, Perk, well, that's like coffee, isn't it? I said, yep, there you go.
You throw those chocolate-covered coffee beans
The
in.
espresso beans in, yep. Yep.
so who are your musical influences? Like when you're sitting at home and you're just, playing on your guitar, who do you like to play? Well, you write some of your own music, right?
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I guess that changes all the time. I'm really like a folk and old rock and roll guy, so
Which is why you fit in here so well, I think.
Yeah.
That's
You do
more
the
of our
whole White
clientele.
Album. You just about do the whole White Album.
oh, the
it's
White
great.
Album changed my life. That's
It
when
is
I
a-
decided I was going to be a musician.
It's a great album, man. You do a great job of it.
But I don't know. Chris Christopherson and Phil Oakes are probably my two favorite lyricists. But as far as music goes, I love Led Zeppelin. I love the Beatles. I love that old country sound. I love jazz. Not that I can play it, but I love it.
Right.
So I just play what I like, and I'm lucky enough that a lot of times other people like it too.
It makes a good night when they do it, right?
Yeah.
We were selling beer out there, and you were still playing, and it was a country song. What was it? It was Waylon or something, and you were playing it. It was like, I've never heard you do this. It was like, oh, that was outstanding. Yeah.
Oh, what was
It's
it?
a little old country.
That's all right.
So we have to ask you, we're gonna play a little game.
Uh-oh.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Huh?
Okay?
What? Say it again.
Fuck, marry, kill. All right?
And we can
I'm
say
gonna
this
give you-
because we're on cable.
So I'm gonna give you 3 choices, 3 bands, or 3 people or whichever, and then you chose, okay? Beatles, Bob Dylan, and Nickelback.
Dang.
Oh.
Well, this is going to be controversial, I think.
Me too.
I'm going to kill Bob Dylan.
Ooh.
Bob Dylan's a sellout. The only thing that I have to say about Bob Dylan is that he sold out for a lot more money than I did.
You've got time, Silas. You got time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry the Beatles because they're the most influential and probably greatest band of all time. And I don't feel like it's cliche to say that. I think it's just a fact.
Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna fuck Nickelback because it's okay for a one-night stand. I think most people like the idea of getting with Nickelback, and they just don't want to say it out loud.
I would agree.
I like Nickelback.
As
I've
a-
got all their
yeah.
albums.
As
Well, it
an
doesn't say much
older
for me.
person, what is the deal with everybody hating Nickelback?
Oh, I like them.
I've never understood that either.
My thing is, I don't think people hate Nickelback. I think people hate who they were when they loved Nickelback.
Oh.
Who the person was when
Oh,
they...
at that time.
I think back to like 2005, 2006, and I was like in junior high, high school era, and like you think back to that and you're like, ooh, God, cringe.
Oh, at the time, the same
Although,
music.
The song, I know Photograph, the song is, a cliche and stuff like that, but I love it. I mean, it reminds me of growing up on the north end of Springfield.
Oh,
their songs.
100%.
I like
Every
all
time I
their
hear that
songs.
song, I think of your family house.
Good old Chad. He does a great job.
Absolutely. Well, that was
To
a little
Nickelback.
surprising.
Hey, Nickelback.
We are old. All right, for our last beer is
The sour.
39, Industry Blueberry Pie Sour.
Another local brewery, Peoria.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
they're
gonna
out
be
of
something
Peoria.
else. No, that's not bad.
It is sour.
And that's not too sour. That's not, doesn't get you back here.
Yeah.
One of
Well,
those.
and they did the cranberry sour that we just took off tap, and that was really, really good.
Really popular and
Yeah,
stuff.
very
Yeah, that's
popular,
not
very
bad.
tasty. Yeah.
Well, this
I
has
don't know
like
if I'd want a whole glass of it. Probably 4 ounces is enough, but.
this has like a wheat finish, and you almost taste a crust on that blueberry. It's
I can
like a
see that.
Blueberry
pie.
pie. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Lick that lemonade stuff off the side there, and man, you'll
I'm
be
still
all
getting the
set.
lemonade off my lips.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I
trying to
mean.
avoid that.
So you brought your guitar.
Interesting.
Of course I did.
You want to play a little something for us?
Sure.
Prop people? Prop
Crew,
guys?
can we get the guitar, please?
When we had food, he was right here.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, I brought food too, actually.
Oh,
Oh, we brought cookies.
Those are from IGA, of course.
I think that one of the directors actually conned you into this because lately we've been having a lot of food people. Would you like one?
no.
Help yourself.
No, I'm good. No. Nickelback.
What am I playing?
Nickelback.
Well, you can play whatever you want. I know you have.
Bob
have a-
Dylan.
No.
We have a few favorites. You know, we love it when you sing "Country Road."
Oh, yeah,
at
of
a
course.
special place. You have the same song that you sing every night,
At the end.
That's right.
which goes with your shirt.
That's
here.
right. Maybe I'll play that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a great
Sounds
one.
great.
I know that's when we wrap it up. When that one's going, it's like, okay, we're done.
We're like,
Well,
oh, it's
I
the
always,
end of the
this
night.
is my bookend song.
Okay.
I always play it at the beginning.
Oh, and at the end? Okay.
We're never here at the beginning.
we-
No, that's true.
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, dog. Forth would the other has to say. Reminiscing this and that, having such a good time. Ooh-la-lolly, golly, wouldn't they? Never ever thinking there was danger in the water they were drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never dreaming that a scheming sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, dodging fences, climbing trees and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escape and finally making it an oodle-lolly, golly, what a day. Will you guys sing along with me if I sing?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Lolly, ooh, lolly, golly, what a day. Ooh, lolly, golly, what a day. Ooh, lolly, golly, what a day.
Betsy, that always reminds me of little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, picking up the field mice and bopping them on the head. It's the same tune.
Yeah, not bad.
Silas, thank you so much for being here with us.
It was great.
We really
Thank you,
appreciate it.
guys.
And thank you so much for what you do for us for open mic. It makes a boring old Thursday night so much more to look forward to. We really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're a
Doing a
resident
lot for the
artist of
community.
Spirited Republic.
Yes, you are.
The resident artist.
Yes. Nice.
Country road, one time.
Well, folks, that's it for this week's show. Be sure to follow Silas Tockey Music on Facebook and come on down to Spirited Republic on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. for his weekly open mic.